Hey, North Node in Leo. What's up, you guys? It's your girl D here with 8th House Energy, here to bring you your North Node in Leo reading for the month of June. I hope all is well with everybody. You know the rules. You know the rules. Make sure you subscribe, hit that notification bell, and make sure you hit that like button to support the channel. If you need a personal reading, my information is in the box below. Feel free to reach out. And don't forget to stop by the community section and check out what we got going on over there. All right, so let's see what we got going on for the North Node in Leo. For those of you who are not familiar with the North Node is the energies that you're supposed to be mastering in this life. Okay, the South Nodes are the energies that you've mastered in your childhood and or your past life. And you're supposed to use those South Node energies to help you to master your North Node energies. So your North Node is in Leo. So that means those are the energies that you're supposed to be mastering, the lessons that are going to come to you. And the South Node is in Aquarius. So you mastered the Aquarius energies. So you're going to use what you've learned from mastering the Aquarius energies to help you to master your Leo energies, okay? You also want to look at where your Pluto is in your chart, because Pluto is going to tell you where the lessons are going to come from, like wherever Pluto is. And then look at the opposite polarity sign of Pluto, and that's going to tell you the best way for you to go about resolving those challenges and changes that are going to come from where your Pluto is. Now, if your Pluto is close to your South Node, if it's like conjunct your South Node or in your South Node, that means that there are lessons that you did not finish in your past life. It's like, you know, how you pass from one grade to another. Well, you didn't pass last year. So you had to repeat the grade again if your South Node, if Pluto's in your South Node, or if it's conjunct your South Node. If Pluto's in your North Node or conjunct your North Node, this means that you may have it a little bit, how can I word it? It means that you did well in your past life in reference to passing the challenges and the tests and mastering the lessons you were supposed to master. And there may be a special assignment for you in this lifetime, okay? But you'd have to look at and see what it is that would be going on by looking at your chart and seeing what's aspecting your North Node. All right, so let's see. Also, you want to look at what's squaring your North Node too, because that's what's going to be agitating what's going on. So let's just see what we got going on for you. We're going to pull a couple cards and see what you may be facing this month that could be challenging you from, that could keep you from moving towards your North Node energies, all right? So the overall energy for your spread is the Ten of Swords, all right? So this is an energy of, this could be an energy of betrayal, of course. This could be an energy of, you know, filling out, there could be some type of application process that you may have to apply for, a process of elimination, trying to understand something or make sense of something, and it may take a couple of go-arounds for you to actually get it, okay? So let's see. So we got the Six of Wands energy in reverse, starting off with Leo energy. We have the Five of Swords, Aquarius energy. We have the Knight of Swords, which is Gemini energy. We have the Eight of Wands, which is Sag energy. And then we have the the Ten of Pentacles, which is Virgo. So we got a lot of Gemini, Mercurial energy here, okay? We got the Virgo energy, the Gemini energy, and the Gemini energy here. Okay, and then we got the opposite polarity of Gemini, which is Sag. But it looks as though what's going on here, what you may need to be aware of that may keep you, you know, obstacles that may come your way, that may keep you from, you know, moving forward this month towards mastering your North Node energies. First of all, the North Node is in Leo. The South Node is Aquarius. So in your past life or in your childhood, that Aquarius energy that you mastered may have consisted of you being someone who helped out the collective. You participated in efforts or work situations or scenarios where you were doing things for the good of the collective. Okay, so maybe you were someone who volunteered a lot at organizations, or maybe as a child, your parents were involved in a lot of community oriented environments and scenarios and situations where you got to see that and experience that on a regular basis. So if that wasn't going on in your childhood, then in your past life, you were someone who participated in these environments. You may have set up an organization for the collective. You may have worked for organizations that do things for the collective, like the Department of Social Services, things like that that help the community, that help the less fortunate, the disenfranchised. And you may have been someone who fought for human rights as well. So you could have been, maybe you're the child of an attorney who was a civil rights attorney, or maybe in your past life you were a civil rights attorney or some type of advocate for the collective. You could have even been like an abolitionist in a past life. Okay, somebody who worked along with people to help free individuals from political asylum, or political refuge. People who maybe you helped to get people who were persecuted, religiously persecuted, or something like that. Like, it could be all sorts of examples that you could go through, but you did something for the collective. Whatever you did helped more than one person. It helped multiple people. And so the universe is blessing you in this life. And in this life, as a North Node Leo, you were supposed to be in the spotlight. Now people are going to be helping you. Now people are going to be paying attention to you. Now people are going to be giving to you. All right. So in any way, shape, or form, you're going to be the focus. Whatever it is that you want to do, whatever your creative dreams and ambitions and things like that are, that's where you're going to be that's where your focus is, and you're going to be allowed and put in scenarios and situations where you're going to be pushed towards that energy. So hopefully you don't have Saturn in your North Node of Leo, or maybe Lilith, or maybe Chiron, because that may put you in a position where you may not like the spotlight. You may not want to, be at the forefront, and you may not want that attention. But for you to heal and for you to, do what you're supposed to do, you may have to overcome that, okay? So, yeah, with the Six of Wands energy in reverse, this could be a situation where you may not want that attention. And then with the Five of Swords here, you could be like trying to figure out, okay, how can I work this where, I get to do what I want, but I don't have to be in the spotlight. That could be what some of you are going through. But you may have to accept the reality of the fact that, this is what you got to do, okay? And whatever it is, it's going to bring you a lot of money, man. It's going to bring you a lot of money. So for those of you who got Chiron and Leo in your North Node, or you got Saturn and Leo in your North Node, or what is it? Chiron, Saturn, or Lilith in Leo in your North Node. This is going to be a test for you. Okay, whatever is going on, it's going to put you in a position where you may have to be in the spotlight. You may have to compete, and you may not want to. You may not you may be nervous about it. You may not, you may not feel like you're up to it. But you will reap the benefits of this. Okay? Let's take a look at these top, because this Ten of Swords here, there could be an application process that you may have to go through. This is what I was getting to. A long application process that you may have to go through in order for you to get or win whatever it is that that's coming to you. Okay, but you got blessings coming to you if you overcome this obstacle. We'll go into the extended, because I'm going to pull like 2 or 3 cards for each of these to see what the details are. But let's take a look at the top 5 cards here. We have the Ten of Swords, the Page of Cups in reverse, the Seven of Wands, the Six of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords in reverse. Forgive me, I'm wheezing here because the allergies. All right. So at any rate, moving on. So yeah, the Ten of Swords here and the Page of Cups. Yeah, this is something you really don't want to do this. You don't want to be on stage. You don't want to be this is stage fright. I feel like for some of you, you have stage fright. So for you, Saturn, like I said, Saturn and Leo, Lilith and Leo, and Chiron and Leo, especially with your North Node. So for some of you, you may have to, especially if you're like a Lilith and Leo, you may have to fight for your spotlight. You may have to fight for people to recognize what you're doing. So it could be that, you may not want the spotlight, or for some of you, you're not being recognized. So if it's more so Chiron and Saturn is like you're not being like, okay. Saturn could be a situation here where, whatever your creative energy is, it's limited for whatever reason. There could be external forces limiting you. It could be some rules or regulations that could be limiting you from doing what you need to do. It could be something karmic from a past life. If it's Lilith and Leo in the North Node, Lilith is you're not getting the recognition you deserve. You've not been getting the recognition you deserve. With the Six of Wands energy in reverse, you are very creative, but it's like you have to figure out how to get yourself noticed. So you could be, trying to figure out what to do. You could be, participating in contests, competitions and things like that, trying to get recognized, and you're not being recognized. But for some of you, you're going to get some type of message here in some way, shape, or form, and your luck is going to change. All right. But you have to, whatever it is that you're applying for, like some of you, like, yo, I'm not applying for another. I'm not filling out paperwork. I'm not doing that. I'm not filling out paperwork for another contest. I'm not going for another, whatever it is that you have to do to compete, because you're going to have to compete for this. But for some of you, if you don't, you will lose out. Okay, you will really lose out, because with this 10 of Pentacles here, this is you actually becoming well off, well to do, based on what it is that you're doing. So did I talk about Chiron and Leo? Yeah. So yeah, if you have Chiron and Leo, this is a situation where what Chiron is like, there, it may be a situation here where, I know with Lilith and Leo is you're not being recognized for your work, and you may have to fight for the spot. Now, Chiron is an energy that is wounded. It's a wounded healer. Chiron is the wounded healer. So there could be some type of wound that you have, or some type of setback that you have. But if you try to overcome this setback, you should be able to, you will be able to reap the benefits. So you have to figure out how to tackle your Chiron energy if you have Chiron in your North Node of Leo. All right. Oh. So with that being said, yeah, because so we have the what came first? Yeah, okay, so we had the Ten of Swords and the Page of Cups. Yeah, some of you don't really like the competition, or you're not being recognized. You have to fight to compete, because there's something that's not fair, is what I'm getting here. There could have been some type of cheating that went on. So you may have competed for something and you didn't win it for whatever reason. I feel like there's a recall or a recount going on here, because somebody lied, somebody wasn't honest, and as a result, they lost. Okay, or they had to forfeit or something like that, but you win. So this is the message of this person or the situation here where, okay, at first you thought you were not the winner. Okay. The challenge is that you did win. Okay, so it could be by a technicality that you find out via a message that, wait a minute. No, it wasn't such and such who actually won. It was you, Leo North Node, who actually won. You get the prize. All right. So this is something that some of you, and then there's celebration after that. Bingo. And then here come the money. And now you're going to decide what you're going to do. Okay. Yeah, exactly. So we're going to go to the extended, and we're going to get some clarity. I'm going to get 2 or 3 cards for each to fill in the details of the situation. But this is something that you might face this month, okay? So hopefully this resonated with you or someone you know. If so, click that like button. Let me know in the comments. Are you in some type of competition? Did you apply for some type of contest or audition of some sort, something where you have to compete to win? Well, do it anyway, okay? Even if you're apprehensive about it, do it anyway, because you're going to win. You're going to win. And even if you're in the midst of applying for things and you're going through the process of eliminations, and you may get counted out, there's going to be some type of recount here, or there's going to be some type of information that comes up where it's going to confirm that you're going to be the one who's the winner. Even if you were counted out or eliminated, there's some type of technicality under which the person who won actually didn't win. And it could even be a process of a time frame in which you had to apply. Okay, so that could be prevalent too. So do what you got to do, because you're going to win. You're going to win. So with that being said, I'm going to go to the extended. But before I do, thank you so much for checking out the video. Make sure you hit that subscription button and hit that notification bell. That way you'll know when I post. Don't forget to check out the information in the community tab. And I will see you in the extended. If not, North Northernly, I'll see you in the next reading. Take care.